welcome. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now, your destination to get the fastest updates as far as the D-Day in America is concerned, the election day in the United States of America. Now, the latest update, viewers, that we are getting for you is that Donald Trump has managed to win second swing state as well. And the latest is that Georgia has also gone to Donald Trump. Now, this is a very, very significant, development that has taken place. And as of now, because of this particular victory, Donald Trump clearly has widened lead over Kamala Harris, the current U.S. Vice President. And as we speak, as far as the electoral votes are concerned, they stand at around 189 for Kamala Harris, and they are at around 246 for Donald Trump. Now, this is going to be very, very significant, viewers. Now, remember, there are certain states that remain pretty sorted in terms of who they are going to vote for. Traditionally, if there are some states that favor Democrats, they stick to Democrats. But then there are some battleground states or the swing states as well that can be extremely important in deciding the elections, in deciding that who should be sent to the White House. And here I'm talking about these 7 swing states. And the latest is as far as North Carolina is concerned and Georgia. Now, the one, there you can see with 16 electoral votes each, these two have gone to Donald Trump, and this has given a huge lead to Donald Trump over Kamala Harris in the current U.S. elections. Now, what is very important to note here, viewers, is that next is going to be Pennsylvania. And we have seen the kind of campaigns that both candidates had with huge celebrity endorsements as well in Pennsylvania. This is going to be an important deciding factor as to who will finally be entering the White House. But so far, out of these 7, at least 2 have already gone to Donald Trump. Is this the reason why Kamala Harris has decided to not speak today? We just got you an update from Kamala Harris's campaign team, which made it clear that Kamala Harris will not be speaking today. She will, in fact, be speaking tomorrow. So looking at the numbers very, very carefully. And let me also tell you about the India factor. The Indian American community out of these 7 swing states is the highest in Georgia. So has, in fact, Donald Trump managed to woo the Indian American voters in Georgia with the kind of statements that he made is also very important. And this is the breaking news that we are getting for our viewers right now, that Georgia has, in fact, gone to Donald Trump. This is the news that we are breaking for our viewers at this point in time. Let's fire the breaking plate as well, for our viewers to know how Georgia is a very, very important swing state that has gone to Donald Trump. Trump has won 2 battleground states already. Earlier, it was North Carolina, and now it is Georgia. That's the latest that we have got from CBS. 2 battleground states have already gone to Donald Trump, and that has, in fact, widened his lead over Kamala Harris in the numbers that we have got so far. It's the race to the 270. The numbers are going to be extremely important. Every vote is going to matter, but winning Georgia is definitely a big lead to Donald Trump, a big achievement for him. Now, Georgia is important also because of the Indian American community. Now, remember, viewers, even though as far as the size of the Indian American voters in the US is concerned, it seems to be pretty small, but in terms of influence, it is huge. And that was something that Donald Trump also tried to woo in his election campaign. Remember, in 2016, when he came to the political arena, he was a complete outsider. Until about 2016, the Indian American community used to favor the Democrats significantly. And after that, the mood started changing, and then came Donald Trump. And in this election campaign also, his focus was quite a lot on the Indian community, in America. He has also spoken about attacks against Hindus, especially in Bangladesh. We haven't really heard those kind of statements coming in from Kamala Harris. So did that work in favor of Donald Trump? That's something that we are going to be focusing on. As pollsters give Trump Georgia, Kamala is not going to be speaking tonight at Howard University event. That's another important development that we are getting for our viewers. We just told you a short while ago how Kamala Harris's, in fact, campaign team has decided, has made that declaration is this a big hint that has come from the Kamala Harris camp, as pollsters have given Trump Georgia? Of course, both candidates are watching the numbers very, very carefully. Is it going to be Trump Sarkar once again? Is this now clear? Of course, clarity is expected in just a few hours for now, but getting this second swing state is extremely significant in this race to the White House, and the second one has gone to Donald Trump. Let me go across to my colleague Ankit as well, who is joining us live for more on this. Ankit, as far as the swing states are concerned, they are extremely important. Second one, Georgia, which has the highest population in terms of the Indian American voters out of the 7 swing states, says a lot about the result that has come out today.
It's enormously significant because remember, of the 2 swing states, North Carolina already called for Trump, but then remember, he had already won it in 2020, he had won it in 2016, so it didn't change hands, it just sort of remained with the Republicans. But that is where Georgia is different, because in 2020 Biden had won Georgia. Biden had got the 16 electoral votes of Georgia, but this time it appears that it is going to Trump's pool, and so that is why it's enormously significant. Now, where is Donald Trump? Where is Kamala Harris? Why is Kamala Harris not speaking tonight? Important because it's a big hint, because generally these events are kept in place in case a candidate wants to proclaim victory or concede defeat. This time it appears the Kamala camp has decided that at this point they are not in a position to do either. Well, no one is ever in a hurry to concede defeat, but certainly they do not seem confident enough to project a victory. Is Trump going to speak tonight? That still remains to be seen. But what is the latest picture we have of Trump? We have a picture of Trump shared by no less than his perhaps biggest evangelist this time around, which is Elon Musk. Elon Musk, remember, we spoke a short while back, had already declared the election for Donald Trump. I'm just trying to find that particular tweet, and here it is. Here it is. This is the latest picture, and this is from Hina. We are told a watch party that Donald Trump is currently partaking in Florida. You can see that it appears that Elon Musk is with him. They are watching the results. These results, the time on this large screen behind them, which we've just got, is from a while earlier. So this is some time ago. But it tells you that there is a watch party that is going on. We know Donald Trump likes nothing more, it appears, than to watch himself on television and to watch the news coverage there. That's where he gets a lot of his talking points, and that's where he takes his fodder based on which he goes on social media and makes his remarks at rallies. So they are enjoying themselves. And if I can also just sort of show you another thing, another aspect of how Elon Musk is declaring victory. This is a post that he has put. Now, you know that he is full of inside jokes. Everything with Elon Musk has an inside joke somewhere, has some backstory. So he has superimposed himself walking in with the kitchen sink. And you'll remember this video. This is how he had walked into Twitter headquarters after he had purchased it. He was going to throw everything and the kitchen sink, as the proverb goes, into his work at Twitter. Now it shows himself walking into the Oval Office with the kitchen sink. And he's already sort of talked this up, although it's a bit of a joke, that he will be in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency. That is Doge, which also everyone knows is the cryptocurrency that Elon Musk is generally fond of. So it's a joke inside a joke inside a joke, a lot of Inception type tactics being deployed by Elon Musk. But from the Trump camp, he's declared victory. He's with Trump right now. Will they speak? Will they not? We'll see. But for the moment, we can say Kamala will not be speaking tonight, and Georgia has been wrested from the Democrats by Donald Trump and the Republicans.
Interesting and big update for our viewers, Ankit. 2 swing states have gone to Donald Trump. Clearly, the mood is joyous. As far as the Trump camp is concerned, it has become a bit muted as far as the Kamala Harris camp is concerned. For more on what's happening in the other swing states, let's cut across to CBS.